A warm welcome to Coach's Corner. This is Fairball, but I'm doing this collab with Hano on his channel to bring you my thoughts and opinions on Ghana's Group H, as to who is possibly going to qualify or which teams are possibly going to exit the tournament as early as the group stage. So here are my opinions. Well, if you look at the group, if you look at Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana, and South Korea, it's just clear that Portugal and Uruguay are the best teams in the group. They are expected to qualify. But I have an opinion with these two teams who are possibly exiting the group, South Korea and Ghana. I doubt Ghana to have a chance to qualify out of the group because of these two reasons. The first one is Ghana's history with regards to a group like this. I remember when Ghana played in the 2006 World Cup, Ghana was in the group with Italy, but Ghana managed to qualify out of the group. At the time, Czech Republic was the second best. And we know that Italy too was a country way better than Ghana in terms of quality. But Ghana managed to qualify out of the group. Similar to 2010, we're in a similar group of death, but we managed to qualify out of it. For the 2014 World Cup, it was because of some external factors and I would say the dressing room problems that forced Ghana to exit the group as early as they did in the group stage. So Ghana has navigated a group like this before. I wouldn't be surprised if Ghana is able to get out of the group that has Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. The second one is the fact that Ghana has players with some level of pedigree. We know of the likes of Thomas Partey, who plays in the Premier League. Tariq Lamptey plays for Brighton in the Premier League. Mohamed Salisu also plays in the Premier League. Iñaki Williams also plays for Athletic Bilbao in the Spanish La Liga. So there are players with pedigree in the team. I could mention a whole lot of players, even players who are not well known, like Abdul Salih Samed, we know of him. Mohamed Kudus of Ajax, we know of him. He's been playing in the Champions League week in, week out. So when it comes to pedigree or the number of players with pedigree, Ghana has more of it than South Korea. South Korea has Hin Chang-wan and Song. These two players are players with the pedigree in their team. Aside from that, who else do we know is playing for a top club or a top league? We know of none. So if I look at these two factors, I think that Ghana has a chance of qualifying. But if there's anything that could derail Ghana's campaign in the World Cup this year, I think that the fact that Ghana's team has no experience whatsoever, they've not played together as a unit. This is their first time playing a proper or major competition together as a team. So that could be the downside or the negative for Ghana's campaign as it stands. So with that negative out of the way, if all these things or all these two factors that I mentioned earlier, the fact that Ghana has navigated a group like this before, and the fact that Ghana's team has a lot more pedigree, I think that if these two things come into play, Ghana might have a chance of qualifying. And as a bonus, Ghana also has a score to settle with Uruguay because of that heartbreak that happened in 2010 during the quarterfinals when Suarez caught the ball as a goalkeeper. I think that if Ghana goes with that sort of fiery anger within them, they'll be able to galvanize themselves to play a better game against Uruguay. As for Portugal, we know of their quality. So, yeah, we could expect a very difficult game from them. But if Ghana is able to manage that game very well, I think that they could possibly get a point from it. So, yeah, that's my thoughts and opinion on Group H, which is Ghana's group. We want to know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section below. And as usual, look, Hano is doing very well when it comes to content creating. Please do him a favor to like this video so that a lot more people can get this video to watch, and subscribe to his channel so that you can get the updates. And I'll hope to catch you guys later